Hi everyone, welcome back. We're all on a style journey, and that involves make some mistakes along the way. I've been there, I'm sure you've been there. Ask any stylish woman and they'll tell you very interesting stories. So today let's find out what the mistakes you might be making that may be the cause of your style rut. I did another video a while ago about some of the mistakes, but recently I had some clients that reminded me of some other mistakes that perhaps you are making as well. So if you want to refer back to that first video, go and check it out. That's interesting too. But today we're gonna go more in depth. But firstly, I would like to clarify what style is for me. Style is not about looking fabulous at all time or slim or any of these things for that matter. Style is about knowing who you are. And that's exactly what numero uno is all about. When you don't know yourself, you don't know your style. Therefore, you don't know how to fix it. When that happens, you end up with somebody else's style. So the ultimate goal of style is to feel and look like yourself, regardless of where you are and what you're wearing. So if you're unsure of what your style is, start by your existing closet. Find out what your go pieces are because they will lead you to your essence. Find out the reason why you love these pieces so much. Start this conversation in your head. You only get it by questioning yourself. That's where your sense of style starts, when you start acquiring that critic sense that you don't rely so much on other people's opinions. Instead, you rely on yourself. That's what stylish women do. I would even go a step further and feel the emotions that these pieces evoke in you. And that will give you a lot of information about what your style is and who you are as well. So that's a great self-discovery exercise. And number two is disregarding modern classics. I lost the track of how many times I said here that every wardrobe needs a great foundation. A great foundation means that you wear these pieces a lot, but they still have to be interesting. It has to be a classic foundation for sure. It has to be timeless pieces, but these pieces cannot be basic. Basic pieces are average. A great example, we know that everything is oversized today. Everything has a hint of masculinity to them. If it's not your vibe, that's fine. You don't need to go full on into that. But notice that it's not just a trend. It's something that's being dictated for quite some time now. It's a pointer in fashion. It's a time, it's the age we are in. If you refuse to adhere to something that is current, you were stuck in the past. Find ways to style it that allows you to be you. These pieces are the focal points normally. They are your shirts, your coats, your outerwear, statement bag, your jeans. These are the pieces that you have to pay more attention to. You really have to be tweaking them, making them modern. And now we'll illustrate here what a basic classic does to an outfit as opposed to something that is more current, because you have these pieces to anchor your outfit. A basic piece won't cut here. I'll show you an example. Today's blazer has either a touch of masculinity or is sculpted, definitely not bland. This is a great blazer. It's beautifully cut and has great quality to it, but it's way too basic. It doesn't add to the outfit. It makes it look so uninteresting. It's notorious how a blazer with a touch of modernity, either sculptural like the beige one or slightly masculine like the paisley one, add interest to the outfit. That is super flattering and interesting and modern. So anything I pair it with looks instantly elevated and refined, yet modern and me. It's the perfect anchor for a statement skirt. It looks great with my favorite icy wash jeans and a tee. So the sky's the limit to style this blazer. It still be me, modern and current. And it's a much better mood carrier for the outfit. It balances everything out, but still grounds the look in an elevated classic manner. the item, the not so basic shirt. The shirt is the piece that works with all the many other items. It's great at dialing a moment up or down. It's got an interesting shape that looks beautiful untucked, with or without a belt, or tucked in. I love that versatility. It's still very classic because I can totally see myself wearing it seasons from now, and it won't look like 2023. It makes a great foundation to other statement pieces like this skirt, so I don't get lost in a costume. So I have talked extensively about items that you can dress up or down that should navigate through all the aspects of your life. But we also need those statement pieces that work hard for us. Maybe it's a skirt that has something a little different that you put out of your closet over and over, and that adds just that extra warmth you're craving in the moment. It's all in the balance and versatility. This is such a smart move and will make styling so much easier for you on a daily basis if you have that variety, that dimension to your closet. The mistake number 3 is not trying on things before buying. And that's such a sin. That should be banned. But it's super important to try on things. Recently I had a client that blew my mind. She said, I was used to buying 2 things, 2 dresses, different colors, the same dresses in different colors, just brought them home without trying them on. Anyway, the point is that they're stuck in her wardrobe. She never tried them on, and that's it. You know, it's too late to return. That's money, wasted time, energy, and all of that. But not only that, it's really important to not just when you are full of tags in your wardrobe, of course you have to get that sorted, but not trying things, it doesn't allow you to develop a critic sense of what suits you and what doesn't. You don't exercise that muscle. You have to see yourself in a mirror from many angles as possible, because you are multidimensional. So really try different sizes, test what suits you best. Sometimes it's a size up that you just want to lower and you want to make it longer, and that's your thing. You have to discover that yourself and stop listening to salespeople. They're there to make money. They're not your friends. And some friends can be very partial as well, so I'm biased here. But anyway, you yourself has to be your own judge. You have to see what you feel about it. Does it feel great? Why? Just keep pulling out the questions, but never compromise. Do not leave a store without trying on things first. Detach yourself from the view. See yourself as if you were another person and judge it. This is smart shopping. The next mistake is seeing your closet just as a closet. Shift from your mind the mentality of seeing your wardrobe as a bunch of clothes that in there, or your individual items as mere pieces. See as every piece with a purpose, a tool that will steer the vibe of your outfit or your wardrobe as a whole to the direction that you want. So you are in control here. For example, don't see your navy blazer simply as a navy blazer. See it as something that will elevate the other pieces. Or alternatively, a pair of jeans that will take the other pieces down a notch. Color shoes are the focal point. When they happen to be white, they work as a dark outfit brightener without you looking overly stylish. So see through this light as opposed to mere white shoes. I think this is a life-changing method. So I encourage you to try that on and let me know in the comment section below what you found about your discoveries. The next mistake is not knowing how to create an outfit, how to elevate it, and how to ground it. To create an outfit that you love, You have to feel like yourself in them. And for that, you need to know the 3 words that best describe you. I made another video on that as well, more in depth. You can check that video out. And I keep saying this because only when you know these 3 words will you guide, you steer your outfits to the direction that you want. These 3 words will guide you to create an outfit from scratch once you have the foundation sorted. For example, my 3 words are modern, classic, and elevated. The last one layered in, but never taking over though. So having that in mind, it's easy for me to create outfits. And depending on my vibe on a given day, I steer the outfit more to one side than the other. Establishing your 3 words allow you to fix your closet. So when you know your 3 words, you know which item to take off, which item to add. In sum, when you know your 3 words, you know how to mix and match the pieces and you can wear them more often. And the next rule is not wearing your clothes too much. Sometimes all you need is to try to see your pieces from a different angle. Maybe you're not experimenting with different colors, different textures, proportions. It's not about wearing your fancy dress to run errands. It's about wearing your pieces in a different way each and every time. It's about putting everything in high rotation, in creative ways that suit the moment you're in. For example, if I only wear this skirt that I love, by the way it was meant to be worn, I can restrict the styling options. So I found a way to style it in a way that I can wear it more often. You never know until you try. Another mistake might be buying too much of the same. We often hear that if it's not broken, let's not fix it. It works to many aspects, I suppose, but when it comes to style, it means boredom. When all you have is too much of the same colors, same textures, of course you're gonna feel the same all the time. And that's why you feel tired of your closet. What you acquire and what you keep in your closet should be a variety of textures, different shades. It doesn't need to be all the prints that are out there, all kind of colors. Like I said, it can be a limited number of colors or textures or patterns, so on and so forth, but it has to have dimension. And then you add the extras, not before. The next one is not inserting your personality. It's super important to keep questioning yourself. Is it still me? Why something isn't your vibe? Or what it is your vibe now? It's always keeping track of who you are at a given time. That's a form of communication through your clothes. So you're all figured out now. You know how to create an outfit, how to elevate it, how to ground it. Now the next step is to insert your personality into the mix. For example, this outfit has definitely my 3 words in it, but you can undeniably see my personality coming through as well. In the way I tucked in the shirt, the finishing touches, it may be under my breath, but I still can hear it. And the last one is neglecting hair and skin and makeup. Style encompasses everything. It goes beyond the neck. And of course that includes hair, skincare, makeup application. And perhaps these are one of the most important things to keep track of because they really change drastically as we get older. So the makeup application is not the same. Of course the skin care regime isn't the same. Your hair changes, everything. It's super important to have a fresh haircut on a regular basis. It's super important to have a tailor-made skincare regime and to know new techniques for makeup application because your facial features changes as we get older. Sometimes we're stuck in a long time way of applying our makeup. New products for mature skin are released constantly, so it's important to know what best suits our new kind of body, our new skin, our new hair. Hair gets thinner, drier, perhaps with menopause, or the opposite. It changes. This is not a beauty makeup video, so I'm not gonna go in depth there. Let me know if you're interested in me doing a dedicated video, just sharing my skincare routine, my makeup application routine with you guys. I'm not a makeup artist by any stretch of imagination, but I learned quite a lot when I worked in fashion. Great techniques from the best out there, the best professionals. Of course, that's part of my job. I love makeup, I love skincare. So if you're interested, I can do a dedicated video on that. So that's really, really important to have that. Don't ever neglect that, because that's a huge part of your visual, of the communication, of what you're putting out there, the message you're conveying. So that was it, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that somehow I shed some light on the mistakes you might be making. Don't feel bad, because we're all there. I've made lots of mistakes. The beauty of that, you learn from your mistakes. Without making mistakes, there's no evolution in style. You're stuck. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.